Good evening everyone, my name is Nicole Dunavela and I am here along with my colleagues to discuss the business plan talk, which is a venture taken by the Watavala Group of Plantations. Moving on to the table of content for the business plan, I would be carrying out the first bit of the presentation, whereas my colleagues will take after. Moving on to discuss the overview of Watavala Group of Plantations. The Watavala Plantations is one of the largest manufacturing operations situated in Sri Lanka, and the firm is currently operating under the flagship brand of Sunshine Holdings and as a joint venture with the Tata Group of companies. The firm also competes in the agricultural industry while exporting the finest Ceylon tea along with other products such as palm oil, cinnamon and other export crops. Just to give you a brief introduction as to what our product talk is all about. It is an organic energy drink manufactured of course by Watavala Plantations, which is a sub-brand of the Sunshine Holdings Private Limited. The product is manufactured at our Lindula and Nakayandala plants. Also, the product will be exported to sport franchises and sports players in Bangladesh, Dhaka. So to discuss the vision of the company, it is to be the most admired conglomerate in Sri Lanka, whereas the vision statement states the growing of the enterprise to be the industry leader. Further, their core values are that of integrity, perseverance, trust, responsibility and innovation. Moving on into the internal part of the report, we have identified 5 main objectives of the company, and our first objective is to introduce a new healthy and organic drink where the main ingredient is extracted from tea. Secondly, the target market for the product is to reach out into the international markets where they have motor rallies, marathons and other sports events, but currently we are targeting the market Dhaka in Bangladesh. The company also is focusing on entering markets targeting the urban middle class in Dhaka, and also by using the sports rallies as their main selling point. Further, Watavala, their new plants are expected to produce approximately 15,000 cans of our talc, and we are expected to export them to Dhaka by mid-April.
Thank you, Nicole. I'll be talking about the stakeholder analysis of Watavala. After taking into consideration all the factors from the launch of the new product expansion of the company, the stakeholder analysis has been performed in order to identify the interest each individual group has in the organization. So this will help to maximize the resources. So let's look at the existing stakeholders of Watavala PLC. There will be shareholders, which is Tata, board of directors and management, employees, suppliers, investors, government and community. And when we look at the new stakeholders of the venture, we will have joint ventures with Bangladesh Cricket Board, Star Events, University of Dhaka and Chittagong, sports departments. Their main interest lies in growth and sales quantities of the product and also look for the profit sharing ratios. The community will be interested on the safety of the consuming of the product and the after effects. Their main concern would be if the product matches the standards of being organic and healthy, alternative to energy drinks in the market, and it's suitable for the consumption. Regulatory officials who are interested in talc. There will be Government of Bangladesh, health authorities and sports ministry. Their concerns are that the product has met the ISO quality standards and have obtained the standardized quality requirements. They would also show concern in the terms of company paying taxes and charges when importing the product into the country. Porter's 5 forces is a very powerful tool where we can use to analyze the external environment of an organization. When it comes to Porter's 5 forces, there are 5 main factors. First one is threat of new entrants, bargaining power of the buyers, threat of substitute products and services, bargaining power of the suppliers, and of course the industry competition. When we look at the bargaining powers of the suppliers for talc will be raw materials and packing materials. Watavala will generate their own raw materials from their Nakayandala and Lindula estates. Packing material will be purchased from very few trusted suppliers which they maintain a good relationship with. When considering these factors, the bargaining power of the suppliers are low. Barriers to enter to the market. When compared to whatever initial business, which is tea, the barriers enter to the market in talk is comparatively low. Even though there are specific health and regulatory requirements, entering into the market is not much difficult. Even though entering barriers are low, surviving is very difficult due to high competencies. Bargaining power of the suppliers. Suppliers to talk will be raw material, ingredients and packing materials. Whatever will generate their own raw materials from their Nahyadini and Lindler states. Packing materials will be purchased from a very few trusted suppliers which they maintain a very good relationship with. This will reduce the bargaining power of the suppliers. The threat from substitutes are comparatively high than the other products. Even though talk is an organic energy drink, people will always prefer something they have been known like Ayurvedic medicine when they want to get fit and energy. Bargaining power of the buyers are also high due to high competitiveness. Vatavalla has taken safety steps to reduce the threat by entering into agreements with Bangladesh's leading sports organizations and universities to use this energy drink as their official beverage provider. This will result in limiting options for the buyer, which will result in decrease of the bargaining power of the buyers. Industry rivalry. This is the highest threat compared to the other factors. There are so many well-established energy drink providers in the market, which will be a major threat to talk. Vatavalla has taken corporate strategies to mitigate this risk.
Thank you, Samal. I'm here to talk about the environmental analysis of this product. The environmental analysis is a combination of external factors of the industry and has an impact on the firm's activities. The analysis is used to determine the changes in the rapidly changing environment in three-step processes, which includes stable, dynamic, and turbulent changes. When talking about the economical factors, there is a bit of inflation in Bangladesh, which leads to a currency fluctuation in the economy, therefore making us, because we are exporting the product to Bangladesh, which will be a bit of a challenge for us. Therefore, the inflation in Bangladesh will pose a challenge for us in the future. So, talking about the social environment in the pest analysis, the product is mostly targeted in the middle class people in Dhaka, and who have consistently been looking for substitutes for the luxury products in good quality and lower price. And talking about the technological arena of the product, the manufacturing plant of the product will be based in Lindula, Sri Lanka, and will be equipped with the latest machinery and skilled labor. I'll be talking about the value chain analysis of this new product, Talk. Value chain means the means of the company achieving high levels of value. In this case, Vatavalla can use all of their tangible and intangible resources in the highest potential in order to achieve sustainable competitive advantage. And basically this value chain is divided into two, primary and secondary. Primary activities, the first activity is the inbound logistics. The inbound logistics consists of the raw materials such as the tea leaves, water, salt, which are taken into the plant, and also the quality control of the product. The second aspect of the value chain is the production, and it is the manufacturing of the energy drink, production control, and of course maintaining the quality control of the product. And the outbound logistics is the shipping, shipping the final product and handling all the orders that are taken and managing the delivery and all the invoicing of the products. And the fourth is the marketing and sales. Basically, it's about implementing the marketing campaigns and taking customer reviews and doing all the market research for the product that comes in the can be recycled, and obviously improving the product according to the customer reviews. The secondary activities of the value chain consist of the infrastructure of the firm, which is the finance, accounting, and the legal department, the marketing department, and so on. The human resource management is basically the training and development of the staff and also the staff planning. And the technology development is the product and process design and the research and development done to come up with this product. And the procurements are funding. Obviously, you have to find the financial means to do this, to launch this product, and also managing the distributors and suppliers. Next, I'll be talking about the product life cycle. The product life cycle usually contains 4 stages, being introduction, growth, maturity, and decline. When taking into consideration the product life cycle, which analyzes the product, customer, demand, marketing, competitive and resource factors of the new product talk, it could be said that this product stands in the introduction stage of the product life cycle. When discussing the characteristics of this product, the first one being few users. The main reason behind this is because the demand is relatively low and the customers are not sure whether this product really exists. And the second one being high research and development unit and launch cost. It is important that the company carries effective research and development in order to identify the proper target market and other macro environmental factors before launching the product in order to understand the market trends well. Also, the company will have to invest relatively high launch cost in order to enter the market, creating effective awareness and attracting many customers. The third reason is low competition. This is because the product has just been launched in the Dhaka market, and also because the product moves into a growth stage. The number of new entrants will increase and the company inventory would eventually sell out. The fourth is high price skimming strategy and introduction offers. Obviously, in order to attract new customers, they'll have to come up with offers, promotional offers, and high promotional activities also. This is because the product is new in the market and is new to the customers. It is important that the firm carries out various promotional activities such as buy one get one free, discounted prices, mass media and advertising in order to reach out to new customers. Thank you, Samal. I'll be talking about the VRIO analysis. VRIO stands for Value, Rare, Costly to Imitate, Organization of Factors. So there will be 5 factors we'll be talking about. The first factor being authentic flavor. Authentic flavor, as you can see, scores yes on all platforms. Therefore, there is a sustainable competitive advantage. And the second factor is 100% organic, and that also scores, as you can see, yes on all platforms. That also gives us sustainable competitive advantage. The third factor being joint ventures. In joint ventures, it is actually not that costly to imitate. Therefore, there is only a temporary competitive advantage. The fourth factor we'll be talking about is packaging. As you can see, packaging is not rare and it's not costly to imitate. Therefore, it is only a comparative parity. And the fifth factor we'll be talking about is the brand name, and as you can see, it also scores yes on all platforms. Therefore, it also gives us a sustainable competitive advantage.
Thank you, Ashani. So when talking about the industry analysis, energy drinks is still a new concept in the Bangladesh beverage industry, and there are few companies that has already reached this market. Even though this market is new, it is very attractive and has potential to grow since the market share and value is increasing day by day. The beverage industry of Bangladesh can be categorized into 2 sectors, non-alcoholic category and the alcoholic category. The non-alcoholic category consists of soft drinks, water bottling and canning, fruit juice canning, bottling and boxing, coffee and tea. The alcoholic category can be of distilled spirits, wine and brewing. So we have analyzed the core competencies at Waterwell according to our product talk. The core competencies are barely how the employees regulate the sustainability for a specific role. When talking about the training and development, all the employees at the plant are highly skilled. All the employees that are recruited are put through a thorough training and development program. Talking about the future planning, the directors at Vatavara have well-detailed plans and budgeted for their launch of TOC, which would help implement this project in Bangladesh successfully. This product is an authentic and manufactured in Sri Lanka using Ceylon tea. It is produced using all the ethical standards and procedures. When making the decision process, the board of directors at Vatavara is very quick in decision making and has a vast experience in taking quick management decisions. When talking about the joint ventures we have, since Vatavara has a direct distribution strategy and because we have a joint venture with the Tata Group, we got the chance to sponsor the cricket event in Bangladesh together with the Bangladesh Cricket Board. All in all, it is clear that our organic sports drink TOC has a high chance of success in this industry after the industry analysis conducted. Also being there's only one player in the sports drink sector gives us the opportunity to capture the market share and reap the benefits. Further analyzing the competitor analysis, energy drinks and sports drinks has some similarities between them. People tend to take energy drinks to re-energize themselves, while sports drink has the same purpose. The real difference is their ingredients used in the drinks. The traditional sports drinks has a mix of sugar and salt concentration, while energy drinks has a caffeine in them. However, in Bangladesh, the people generally do not know the difference between energy drinks and sports drinks. It is proven in the case of the only isonic drink available, Cornia, where in the customer's mind it was just another traditional energy drink. Hence, analyzing the industry and its competitors, it is clear that not all the mentioned brands are our direct competitors.
So when it comes to strategic direction of the product will compete in the market using two main strategies: product differentiation and cost leadership. TOC is made out of purely from organic ingredients, whereas other competitors' products will have artificial chemicals that's harmful to the health. The price of the TOC is completely lower than the imported energy drinks in the market.
Moving on to discuss the growth share matrix. To give you a brief introduction as to what the growth share matrix is, or rather the BCG matrix, it's a tool that is used to analyze a business's product portfolio and determine which product needs to be invested in, divested, to cash. The market, or rather the matrix, is created in a way that the two axes denote one, the market growth, and the other, the market share in relation to that. So currently our product TOC can be plotted in the question mark quadrant, which denotes the high market growth but relatively low market share. Given that the product has a high level of market growth, it is important that the firm invests in the market and invests money in order to sustain the product efficiently. Given reasons that the firm isn't generating enough revenue as they don't have a large market share as for now, it is important that the board of directors look into the potential growth markets and invest wisely, as these products have the potential to become stars or cash cows in the future.
We have forecasted the sales of the new product for the upcoming 5 years. The company is expecting to reach a break-even point in 1.5 years after initiating the production process. We have a budgeted sale of 2.2 million Bangladesh Taka within the first year and an 8.2 million Taka sales at the end of the 5th year. The company is expecting a net profit of 3.2 million Taka in the 5-year production. We have forecasted a 226% increase in the assets during the 5-year period.
In conclusion, it could be stated that after taking into consideration all the internal and external factors that we've analyzed throughout the presentation and presented to you today, our business plan for the new venture in Bangladesh is to be a success if the firm follows the strategies which are to be implemented. Also, it's noteworthy and should be mentioned that all the research done for this report and presentation has been purely through secondary data and with a lot of research conducted prior. Thank you. On behalf of my colleagues and I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for being an active audience and engaging in our presentation. We hope you enjoyed. Thank you.